So, you have a unique challenge in this film, reenacting the same scene over and over again.
Yes, exactly.
Kind of like doing these interviews,
Kind
right?
of like doing these interviews. That's right. So this is I'm an old hack. Come on,
Yeah.
I can do this.
How do you do it?
Well, you know what? That was kind of the thing that most intrigued me about the movie was sort of playing the same 8 minutes over and over again, believe it or not, and trying to make it engaging and fresh each time. And that's we approached it with like a real kind of student film sort of approach where we would really huddle before each source code with Jake and Duncan, and we would say, okay, like what piece of the puzzle are we going to incorporate into the story in this source code, and tonally, how can we make it different from, say, the first source code, which is kind of Hitchcock-esque, if you will. And that's essentially what we did, and we just tried to just differentiate them all the way through, and just to keep the story moving, of course.
According to the press notes, which are riveting, by the way, I highly
dear.
recommend them. Your producer, Mark Gordon, said that he was looking for someone funny and charming and sassy for this role.
Oh.
Were you aware that you're considered sassy?
I would clarify. Yeah, I would definitely say that. Yeah, I'm sassy for sure.
Because that's an elusive sort of.
I know. Let's keep it that way.
One thing that's great, I'm certain one of the reasons why you're cast in this role is you have a unique way of establishing a connection with someone very quickly, which you have to do in this film. Do you find that to be true in your daily life?
Yeah, I'd say that I think anyone's capable of that. You know, I'm really.
I'm not.
Yeah, I think we're doing it right now. I think that's kind of one of the great things about this film is what I love, is that, you know, people meet strangers every day. You know, and I like this character, the fact that she's kind of mundane, like living a mundane life and not really living her life to her fullest potential, and she meets a stranger on a train. And, you know, listen, I've taken a lot of public transport in my life. I've struck up a lot of great conversations, you know, on a train, in a taxi, you know, on a plane. And it's interesting when you can have, somebody can give you a whole new perspective on your life because you actually tuned into them. And I like that. I like that a lot. So that intrigued me a lot about this movie.
This film does sort of deal with some difficult topics: quantum mechanics, parabolic calculus, time reassignment. Did you spend a lot of time trying to wrap your head around that, or did you just focus on the drama?
I focused on the drama. I actually took this movie and I separated the two because, as you know, they're two sort of alternate realities. And I actually, and probably Vera did the same, as I can imagine. And I just concentrated on the emotional sort of arc of that story because I bought into the science. I fully believe that this is something that could potentially happen one day. But I couldn't try to live in two realities at once.
One reality is hard enough.
Yeah, one reality is hard enough. Tell me about it.